Hello, 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 beautiful beings. I just felt the nudge to make another video, so I'm here doing it. Just really thinking on my faith and my level of faith and what it took me to get here. And I don't know if you guys know, but I actually initiated contact with extraterrestrials, and they responded. This was a few years ago. I learned about Dr. Stephen Greer and the CE5 protocol, and I followed one of his recordings for a puja ceremony, and it's like a meditation with Sanskrit mantras that literally calls to these beings of love, of light, that are here for the greatest good of all, to connect with them and ask them to assist us in this human experience. And anyways, obviously they're of higher intelligence. I mean, they are driving around these ships that can teleport through space and time and seemingly have no carbon emissions. So tell me, how is it being, operated? And why aren't we operating with those same mechanics in our transportation system, where we wouldn't be harming the earth? So just like really cool things that I had realized during this experience. Anyways, I'm going off on what I was meaning to say from the beginning, which was my level of faith and what has caused me to believe so much in what I preach and the way that I live my life. And whenever I start to doubt myself and doubt that I'm the creator of my reality, I go back to this one situation where I meditated. I did the puja ceremony, the CE5 protocol, and the next day was visited by extraterrestrials. A ship that looked like 3 stars in the shape of a triangle was like on the horizon at the tree line. And just as I thought, are they moving in unison? The air shifted all around me. It felt like static electricity. Everything felt really fake and malleable. I was put into like an instant deep state of relaxation. It felt like I was in like a deep meditative state, but I was awake and I wasn't on drugs. I was in my car with my moonroof open, looking up at the sky, and I see the 3 stars on the horizon. And as I think, are they moving in unison? The air shifted, and they were no longer over the tree line. They were directly above my car. And like I said, in that exact same moment, I felt the air shift. I felt like put into a deep state of like almost like a trance, like a meditative state. And I felt this all-encompassing love emanating from these 3 light beings that were in the ship. And it was just such a beautiful experience. I saw the lines of energy that go through everything and saw how we are all connected. And I swear to God, in that moment, everything felt so malleable. It felt like I could think it and it would happen. It felt so cool. And I just felt this all-encompassing love emanating from these beings as the ship slowly moved over my car. And like, not once did I think, oh, I should get my phone out and take a picture, or any of that nonsense. Like, I was so in the moment, like so connected, so tapped in, so tuned in, that like that wasn't even a thought that came into my head. It was just like, holy shit, is this really happening right now? And like I could see through the ship. It was like it was partially materialized in our reality, but not completely. It was a very odd, strange experience. But whenever I start to doubt myself, whenever I start to doubt this reality, I'm really anchoring back into that I am that I am. And, not only do we have science that's backing it up, that we're all one, and the law of attraction, the law of assumption, and all of that, all those beautiful manifestation laws, but I have this experience that I literally manifested into my reality through meditation, through intention. And it just was such a freaking beautiful experience. And this would be one of the reasons why I would highly recommend that other people actively go out there, learn about Stephen Greer, learn about the CE5 protocol and the puja ceremony, and to really connect with these beings, because they're going to help us reconnect to that I am presence inside of us. They're going to help us remember our divinity. They're going to help us remember why we are here, and that this is just a simulation. It's just a simulation. And that what we see is all an illusion. It's the Maya. And yeah, I mean, I'm no expert. I'm just a human like you. But I've had these experiences, and they've made me realize how powerful we really are. And so in these moments where I start to doubt myself, or I have fear or panic or anxiety about what's happening, I think back to all the bad things that have ever happened in my life and what has come out of them. It's always been something good. It's never been something bad. I've always grown from every experience that's been shit. And so even in those moments where something bad is happening to me, in reality, there is no good and bad. There just is. We're experiencing life. And so these bad experiences come in to help us grow, to help us learn, to help us evolve. And so you start to learn how to have a gratitude and appreciation for even the shit. And yeah, and I'm just sitting here finding myself being triggered by these energy waves that are coming in with the eclipse energies and everything. It's really bringing up a lot of this programming inside of me. I'm sure that is coming up for you too, because we're all connected. And it's I have to keep anchoring back into I am the creator of my reality. Everything is happening for me, not to me. And it's all for the greatest good of all. And remembering that yeah, even the crappy things, we are here to learn how to master energy. And so with that being said, if we're here to master energy, we're going to manifest these old programmings to help us master our energy. You know what I mean? So it's helping us to become those masters. And one day, who knows, maybe we'll be the star beings up in the sky coming and visiting the humans. Maybe that's who we are. Maybe it's our future selves coming to help us. Who knows? But all I know is that these experiences have happened to me for a reason, to help me awaken to the reality, to the truth of our existence, and to help other people remember and connect to these beings too, because there's so many beings all around. All we have to do is connect with them through our consciousness. We are all connected through our consciousness. So when you meditate with an intention to connect to these beings, you will. But just make sure that you're putting it out there that you want to connect with the beings that are in the highest good of all, and that are, here for the betterment of all, because obviously you don't want to be connecting with some nefarious I mean, just like humans, I'm sure there is aliens out there that aren't nice too, or whatever, who knows. I would like to think that they're higher evolved, more evolved than us, but I just don't know, so I'm not going to say that I do. So anyways, I mean, we're all just here doing the human thing together, walking each other home. So yeah, have a great day.